Hey everybody, this is Chanchai, and today we're going to have Akai's Open League Sunday edition on February 25th, 2024. I spent the past week kind of I wouldn't call it taking a break. I was busy with family, but essentially I was taking a break from the game for the past week. I've been sleeping quite a bit more and also, just doing a lot of family stuff. So it's been a good break, but really happy to be back on VF, and let's see how everything goes. Alright, so first off, as usual, we're going to make sure that our game is set to Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown on Twitch. So let's do that first. Looks like I missed a message on Twitch, so I'll check on that in a bit. But we're going to go to Akai's room before I do that, so let's see. Oops. It is such a good phone. Okay. Did the game fix that? That would be wonderful if that's what the game did do. Yeah, it looks like the game now goes to the correct game. Did that accidentally? Let's see. Let's go back into watch mode. Let's go back into... Alright. You know, I have a feeling maybe VF finally fixed that. I think that'd be wonderful. Princess, so good to see you. I hope you're doing really well. Alright, let's go into the Kai's Open League room. Let's also join the podcast. If Akai is up yet. Kai looks very active this morning, so I have a feeling they are. Yep. Alright, good morning, Akai. How are you doing today?
Oh, hey, Chai. I'm doing pretty great.
Great.
I'm just got the roommate, but I will have to be away from the keyboard to finish taking care of some stuff.
Okay.
I got Ernan in, and you?
Yep. And Ernan is the current leaderboard leader. I saw that. That's wonderful.
Yes, it's a new leaderboard leader. Yes, that is correct.
That's wonderful. Hey, Hernan, it's good to see you this morning, man. Alright, this is going to be a lot of fun sparring. Hernan and I have a lot of fun sparring. The first spar, he'll just do usually defensive stuff, so we'll see. Alright, he's practicing that. So because of that, it's good to do this kind of stuff. It's like, alright, let's do some throws and start, you know. There we go. Now he's attacking. Good. Very fun first round. Now Brad's strength is defense, so it's a really good idea for Brad to be playing on their defense actually. I've said it many times, but it's because it is a strong belief for a lot of players that Brad should be aggressive, but Brad is a very strong on defense character with good offensive abilities too, but really his strengths are in his defense.
Alright, I'm going to step away from the keyboard, so I'll be back in hopefully 10 minutes or so, and I'll start the countdown of 5 matches to start the league.
Okay.
Actually, a little bit quicker since I'll be closer to time. Alright.
Alright, sounds good. Very good use of his 2G is so on point with Leon, or at least with my Leon, so it's really good. Hey, Silverbolt, good to see you. Hope you're doing really well. Hope you had a good week. I'm having a lot of fun sparring with Hernan. Really, really good stuff. His good control. Good.
Good morning, Chai.
Hey, good morning, Setsun. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Doing good. Tough week. Looking to Put a lovely pin on it, lovely start on the end with Virtual Fighter League. But overall, doing good.
Excellent.
How about yourself, man? Everything good? Everything good?
Yeah, I was really busy with a lot of family stuff, but then I took the moment to rest. I did play quite a bit of Tekken actually, so, but mostly just like, but it's not like I'm playing like a lot. It's really like you'll see me on a lot, but that's because I'm like leaving the PS5 on. but but and then it's just doing like single player stuff. Like I haven't even played much multiplayer. I did have a session with Panda, so there was some VF, but generally, but it was a really nice week of, you know, family stuff and work and rest.
Sweet.
So I enjoyed that. Here now, thanks a lot for the, yeah, jump kick is fun because it changes tempo. It does a lot of fun stuff if you find when you squeeze it into certain places, it's a lot of fun. So I enjoy squeezing in the hop kick here and there because it really, it counters weird stuff. Yeah. It counters really weird stuff, right? Like if people like to step, it like it messes with that rhythm. So there are times when hop kicking is pretty fun. Yeah, I think and Brad actually has really interesting stuff from hop kick. I think, right? Like if Brad actually gets a combo off his hop kick sometimes, or at least really strong Oki. It's Oki. His Oki is cool. Kind of technically everybody has actually interesting Oki off hop kick. So. Very good first round silver bolt. Very nice. I always like how 9K works right there really well. Alright. So when I go aggressive like that, like zone and try to attack, that is a big opening. If you do something really fast anyways. And if you know that I'm going to do that, I'll try to mix it up more these days, but that is something that the stronger players do try to take advantage of against me, is the high likelihood that I'm going to try to go for something like that. Alright. Very good. Would have been cool. I need to do the eye poke there. That's I think that's free eye poke into, and I could throw. There's like a lot of mix-up options that are guaranteed otherwise. So.
Yeah, that sidewall hit is really good. If you can catch it happening.
Yeah. Really do need to punish. I don't know why my brain doesn't want to. Huh? Okay, maybe not. What is Vanessa's stats on that kick, on that knee? So I need to look up her brave stats on that knee. I was probably just late. Still. I know that, you know, both Brad and Vanessa have like a knee or two that are like safer than you'd expect, so you have to like detaku them, but I think that was a guaranteed knee because normally I can PK that. But the eye gouge, maybe I have to be that much faster. But yeah, so wonderful to be playing VF. So our morning VF here. Almost. Yes. Yeah, VF is a game. I mean, VF really is a game of countering what the opponent is doing, and so it's really important to do that. And
Nice.
oh, thanks. Tried to keep my cool there, but that is a situation I still got to work on. I can still feel that I want to throw there. Almost. Nice.
Fist of the North Star, baby.
Yeah, there you go. And at a Dragon Clash. The big boss. Oh, I thought I was going to get you there. That was nice. Yeah, I agree with that. I think you do want to play responsive. The proper way to do defense in this game is to counterattack right away. Is to like blocking. Is to defend and counter, meaning defend and attack. Defend it, like using your frames. So you get the frames, but you got to use them. If you I know that for a lot of people, there's the whole, like don't use the like be patient, wait for the moment, and there is a lot of merit to that, and that's really important. But it's important to be good at both. It's really, really important to be good. And Akai is capable of doing both. Even though Akai has moments where they want to be more patient, they are actually good at both. Probably better than they think, even. And so, it's a lot of players that I found that a lot of players that are more we would call them defensive, but again, VF's defense is actually very forward. By that I mean opposite of backward. And so, like, your attacks, like mid attacks especially, are like a wall that you put in front of your opponent. So that's part of your defense, right? And Pi really has a way of blocking off people's like flow charts, because 3P plus K is a two-handed attack that's 12 frames, as fast as a jab. So that it cuts off a lot of typical flow charts, a lot of things that people count on to be frame tight, and that thing just says stop, But she has also the tools to, like, her PK is amazing because it goes into like a very complicated mix-up game. And so PK is something you can do when you duck a high, when you duck a throw, and when you have guaranteed damage, it's the first guaranteed damage. So that alone means that Pi has these super safe places to apply PK and force a really intimidating mix-up. If the stronger the Pi player is at that mix-up, the more intimidating it is, and yet it comes from something that's very
basic.
Well, something that comes off of defense so naturally, right? That's like guaranteed in a lot of situations, right? And is generally hard to punish itself. PK is also scary because it's very low risk when you use it in those places. It's not something you do in Nitaku because if people mash low punch, it'll lose. But it is places where they whiff a high attack, you could PK. They whiff a throw, you could PK, though you do need to be fast. But you have guaranteed damage. PK means that it's always an option. So, and then Pi has really good lows that that go into stuff that sets up potential. Of course, overusing lows is a bad thing, but the idea is that low. Most people have a harder time dealing with lows than they do with most other types of attacks, because in this game, most of your biggest threats are high guarding. Same as Tekken, right? So yeah.
Alright, just gonna interrupt quickly. Alright. We're just going. We got the room start for North America region. Passcode is 0225. I will have to sit out in this first league, so hopefully we get more people to join.
Okay.
Right? Did Aaron have to step back or?
No, I think he's taking a break watching, and maybe getting a meal or
Okay.
something. You know.
Okay. So hopefully we get more people once we.
Oh, that was slick.
Well, thanks.
Once we get these 4 people, we'll start the countdown. Apologies, I almost entered this in the second league, but I do have to take care of some stuff in the house.
Okay.
Sounds good,
Should've
okay. It's like it's like the mini monster league here. Okay. Awesome. How are you enjoying Tekken 8, Princess? Princess Flush said that she had finally got time to play Tekken 8. I'm still very much enjoying it, but again, I'm mostly playing it like single player, you know. Oh, Hernan's not in my seat. We want Hernan. Let's see here. Alright, Silverbolt, let's do the sparring. Yeah, the more you do the fast stuff, though, the more comfortable you'll get with it. That is the point, is that you do want to... Don't run away from it. Keep working at it. Understand, yeah, mistakes get made. Don't try to rush. Just try to have a measured response and just increase the speed of that measured response. Hey, good to see you, Lightwing Dragon. There you go. I'm going really good. I feel like I've gotten a lot of rest. Even though I did a lot of family stuff, a lot of stuff preparing for the trip to China. And wonderful news is that it looks like I might be hanging out with VF players both in Beijing and in Hong Kong. So I'm really excited about that.
And you head out next weekend, right?
No, it's in 2 weeks. Or just
2
under
weeks,
2 weeks.
okay.
Like about 12 days from now. Yeah.
Okay, so
I leave on the 8th of March, but I don't arrive there until the 10th of March, so... yeah, it's going to be Beijing. Technically, I'm going to see if it's possible to meet up in Shanghai, because I've been hearing word from supposedly players in Beijing and Shanghai. I am taking precautions, of course, but always take precautions. It's nothing personal to hosts. It's you always take precautions whenever you're in a new area. But yeah, I'm doing. But yeah, I'm hoping. Well, it looks like Beijing has a good chance of happening. Hong Kong is definitely happening, and then maybe Shanghai. I'm gonna take a slight break here.
yeah. Yeah, just wait until we get these 4 people. I'll just play until we get that happening, and so we could win the first league. Apologies again. Today's gonna be a little where I'll be jumping in and out of the stream.
No problem. Thanks for doing all that you do. It seems like it's been a busy week, but it seems like it's yeah. It seems like good stuff, and also like this month has been a month where there's a lot of games that people are playing on a lot of different platforms. So Tekken 8 is the big one in the fighting game scene, but people are playing Persona, people are playing a lot of other games. Infinite Wealth.
Come June, you won't find numbers or me. We're going to be playing Elden Ring DLC.
Yeah, well, that Elden Ring DLC is looking really awesome. So
the second plague of the league.
Yeah.
First time Elden Ring came out, we got quite a drop in the participants. So it's come out in June. This new DLC.
I think it's June.
Yeah. Is this Punker?
Alright, we got fourth person.
Yay, Punker's here. I'm really happy to have Punker here.
Yes. It is. That was nice. That was a nice one.
GG's.
GG's.
Very good game. Yeah, keep working at it. Pushing yourself to play at different paces does help, and different focus. You know, it really does. Especially in a game that's got very comprehensive situations like this game. It's true that a lot of other games have like a 90% best answer that you got to do. VF has always been a bit more ambiguous about that. But it's still very clear on some stuff. Hey, Avocado Meat, good to see you. Lightwing Dragon, I have never been to China before. This will be my first time. I'm very excited for it. Actually, back in I think 1996, I was going to go with a friend. And then the friend didn't tell me, at the time, Hong Kong still belonged to the British Empire. And a friend didn't tell me until a week before we were going to Hong Kong that they were going to go to mainland China. And I was like, well, I have to get a visa for that. So that trip got canceled right away. Now it sounds weird that I wouldn't have tickets until a week before, but growing up, my mother is a flight attendant for Delta Airlines, so I used to travel a lot using family passes. Now, I don't do that as much anymore for a lot of reasons, but I'll say that in the age of in the age of big data, in the age of logistics that have improved so much that supply chains are way tighter than they've ever been, airlines in the past 15 years have gotten really, really good at knowing pretty much exactly how much to overbook. Why would they overbook flights? They do it because there are a lot of people that book a flight and then cancel. Lots. And now they've gotten better at getting closer to the right number, to where the flights are consistently much more booked. And, in the past, it's I can count on 20 seats being open, but now I can't. And so it's been harder to fly on friends and family passes, because usually you're flying standby. So for the past 15 years, I've almost never done it except when I'm flying by myself. And even then, it feels like a crapshoot sometimes. So I've been flying full fare. All right, sounds good.
Four matches before we start the league.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I'm trying to get part to set up here.
Okay, I'll just keep track of the thing through my phone. So I'll be in and out, and once four matches go, I'll start the league up for the start the first league. All right.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. Thanks for holding the fort, Sasuna and Chantai. Yeah.
Oh, no problem. Anytime. Well, except when I'm in China, but yeah. Yeah, well, I don't need to bring my brand of VF to China. They actually have a scene, but they communicate in different channels, so that's why we don't know about them as much. But I have known that they exist. Just like I know for sure that Taiwan has had a scene, right?
That's very strong.
Thanks. I messed this up though. So actually, because I had Hong Kong is a little different, right? Hong Kong, I happen to know about Jimmy PKG, and Elson's the one who really nailed it into me that person is in Hong Kong, because otherwise I might have thought that they were Taiwan or something. But then, actually, because of Akai's League. So, You guys know that my YouTube channel, I post the archives of the VODs from these sessions, from all the sessions. And so, like last week, when I said that I was basically at least one player reached out to me. I won't say how many players reached out to me, but at least one player reached out to me because last week I said that I was going to go to China. Now for Hong Kong, it's different. Hong Kong, that's kind of like even though Jimmy PKG has been a little trickier to communicate with, but they have responded. Havoc, the player that's from Poland and is working in Taiwan right now. They told me they would like to go meet out in Hong Kong, because it's not expensive to go from Taiwan to Hong Kong. Yeah. So here's the thing that I should tell you guys about my experience with community. Every single time, I've been traveling for Virtua Fighter for about 25 years, and I've been active in fighting games longer than that, and I've been active on online communication since BBS's, for me, I was active since around 92. BBS is short for bulletin board service, right? You use a modem and you dial into a network in your region, and you access that. So I've been active with online communities even before the internet was the World Wide Web. What I've seen in my experience, but especially during fighting games post 2000, is there are a lot more lurkers than you imagine. That's kind of why I repeat content, I talk about stuff, and I talk as if, even if nobody responds, I will still talk about stuff. Because in my experience, when I've gone to a lot of events in many different cities around the world, and a lot of times there's like, oh yeah, I read your post on VFDC, or I read in the Discord, but you wouldn't know them because you don't know them because they lurk. There are so many lurkers. And it's very consistent. So you see a lot of lurkers, and when you go to events, you find out there's lots of lurkers. And there's a lot of people that really play the game seriously, but just don't post online. So that's another reason why I don't always make it sound like, oh, because everyone's saying this online, that's what. It's just the vocal people that say it. And so there are different opinions, right? Just like, one of the best scenes in the country is actually one of the California communities. I won't say which, but it just happens to be that the players there are all very quiet when it comes to social media. And so, like, they have so many strong players all, like, in this one small area. But they don't exactly coordinate all the time. They just happen to all be there. And, like, there are people that, like, lurk a lot, so it's kind of funny, right? But out of respect to them, I don't tell everybody, who lives where, because some people don't want me to say that. And that's okay. I respect that, except that I'm also like, man, it's just too bad, because then people just don't know why they can't reach you, and you wonder why there's not much, why it doesn't feel like there's a scene when there actually is, and you have so many strong players there, So yeah. So in my experience, there's a lot of lurkers, and that's why sometimes I don't mind looking like I'm talking to air. And then people do respond. I get a lot of responses in private chat too. So I've just kind of learned that, like, one, it is very true when people say that there's, like, the vocal minority, right? So a lot of, like, what you hear on the forums, on Twitter, etc., are a vocal minority that are complaining a lot. You find out there's a lot of people that love the game, and they'll come out to locals. They'll come out to their locals. And, whether it's Seattle, when I go to Water Lily. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to take another break. But I enjoyed this very much. So. I love the taco stage. Taco stage is great. It teaches you so much. Remember, again, if you think of walls as, like, ring out but skill based, then I think maybe I don't know. For me, it makes it easier for me to accept the severity of walls and ring outs. So yeah. But then again, I also have a wall game now, so it's a lot of fun. And I get to really practice the wall game a lot. And Leah, I have a lot more to build on my wall game. So, yeah. So, Lethally Some asks, what stick do I use? I use a bunch of levers because it's my hobby. And in Virtua Fighter is wonderful because it works with almost every input device pretty well. My main is a golden lever. I mostly use golden lever. But I just as highly recommend, Sanwa JLF is amazing on Virtua Fighter. Modified Sanwa JLF is amazing. JLX is amazing on VF. Seimitsu levers are amazing on VF. Pretty much, the good thing about VF is every stick works really well with it, depending on, the main thing is how do you perform on it, and the main criteria for Virtua Fighter is, can you go from neutral to any of the 8 other directions and back to neutral very easily? Because if you're good with diagonals on K lever, that's awesome, then that's great for you. Some people, that's harder for them, so they're used to the diagonals on the Japanese lever, so then that works for them. And some people just... but for all input devices, gamepads, levers, all button controllers, they all have a learning curve. No matter what people say, they all have a learning curve. You're going to be spending time learning, no matter which one you are when you're learning Virtua Fighter. Yeah, no, a lot of amazing players play on gamepad. The reason that almost all Japanese good players play on stick is because they play in the arcade, and so they all for a long time just want to do Sanwa, because that's what they're going to use in the arcade. And not just any Sanwa, but like when you're at the hardcore arcades, you're playing with beat up Sanwa sticks. So you want to get good at that, like if in the past you were planning to play in the arcades in Japan, which is still a lot of the best action you're going to get anywhere. Like the best, like high level action. But online in Japan is also a lot of high level action. So with online being more of a place where people are consistently fighting, more Japanese are using different levers, different all button controllers. Not as much in VF, but there's there. A lot of Street Fighter players in Japan are. And gamepads, keyboards, you name it.
Daigo being one of the more vocal ones, he plays on headbots, right?
Yeah. Yeah, crouch dash cancels are a bit weird on gamepad. Part of it's also that, like anything, especially in VF, getting someone to feel what it should feel like is like maybe the biggest first step. So when I'm at locals, it's easier to get someone to feel what a crouch dash is supposed to feel like when you do it, like what you're supposed to see on the screen, right? If you don't know what it is, there's a lot of things where it's hard to really see it until you do it, or someone's there telling you, like, oh no, that's not quite right, it needs to be even faster, right? Same thing as like blocking and responding with an elbow. A lot of people don't really know how that's supposed to feel like until someone really walks them through. If you have a session with me, like a workshop with me, I can kind of tell you. I can tell you if you're doing it fast enough or not. And so I can tell you by giving you feedback as your opponent. At locals, though, I found that even then, it can be tricky. It's one of those things where I had to kind of have somebody go into a drill to really see that they weren't as fast as they thought they were. That this game wanted you to be pretty fast. But also but it also was forgiving because it allowed you to be too fast, and you're like, oh, I can be this fast. It's like, yep, you can. So some stuff, like it helps to have someone there to give you the feedback to let you know if you're doing something correctly or in the ballpark.
Alright guys, I'm back. It's great to see that we got 10 people now. And we'll start the league after this match. I will be able to actually participate in this first league, but I will step out in the second league now.
That sounds good. We got Paul in here too. It's so awesome. And I'm so glad. Like, this group is awesome. One of the tricks for crouch dash, I'd say, is actually try holding the second down forward input. Like, you do down forward, then hit down forward again and hold it. And sometimes that's what helps people realize what a cross slash is supposed to kind of do. And then later they kind of shrink it after that. Alright, good luck everybody.
Alright, more guys.
Yeah. Definitely takes a while. Everything has a learning curve, yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks a lot, Paul. Please text me their messages though too. I'll try to reach out to them. But I really appreciate that. You're the best. Oh, I think the Chinese are very strong. They also have access to playing on the Japanese servers. Like the whole region is strong. Asians are very strong at this game. Like I'm not expecting to really do well. Good. Such a cool situation. The cool situation is when Go can get you into collar grab and can ring you out, you're in deep trouble because you're going to eat a lot of damage. Oh, that's so brilliant. That was really cool, Jinx. Awesome, awesome. Awesome punishing me for that. My fault. I see. Very good game. That was a lot of fun, Jinx. Wake up, low kick. All of the rising attacks can be punished. Rising attacks in general are very risky to do. Can you hit them? Yes, you can. Can you do it on reaction? Technically, yes, you can, because the criteria to beating a rising attack, you don't have to just crush it. You can flat out counter hit a rising attack. And that's because in Virtua Fighter, unlike Tekken, the greater damage attack is going to win. And if you use a fast enough attack, even though you have less hit frames, you can react and you can hit somebody doing a rising attack. It's hard. It's not easy. They can mess with they can mess with the timing. So understand, the opponent that's waking up, they can mess with the timing. I'm hoping to meet with players in China. They've already started to reach out to me. So in Beijing, I plan to play VF, and in Hong Kong, we're definitely playing VF. So yeah, but I'm going to Beijing, Shanghai, and Hong Kong. I don't think I can do Shanghai because of the group I'm with. It's going to be busy. Go. Good. So good to see you, Practice Sarah. I'm glad you made it to the league. With punish in this game is actually pretty hard. And it's huge. It's really important. At the high level of play, it's really important. but whiff punish is a harder part of this game. Mixing up is the easier part, actually, and it's the most powerful part. But when you can start whiff punishing, like it's like unlocking a lot of situations in your favor if you get better at whiff punishing in this game. Yeah, very true. Okay, well, if you knock down somebody with like 6 PP, there is some variability in the wake up timing, but in general, when you finish a combo with 6 PP, you can do 4-6 kick plus quick guard almost immediately, and it almost always times if they tech roll right away, if they tech roll it. So that's one of those situations where it's easier to do, but they can mess with the timing. They can still delay waking up, they can still not wake up. So understand again, yeah, they always have options. They can always beat if they read what you're doing. They can play around it. But but mess around with it and you'll feel it. You'll start to feel when you have it, when you don't have it. By the way, really happy to have all of you in the chat. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Nelly. Thank you, Lethal Sum. Good. That was beautiful. Very good. See, that move beat mid rising attack, right? It doesn't have to just be the low. It was perfectly timed to hit the mid and it does enough damage. You only have to do about like over 20 damage. If you do 20 damage, they'll trade because a rising attack is 20 damage. Very nice. 4K, really good move. Really power. This is a really good move by Brad. So. Very good. Zaytigi's fundamentals are improving so much. This is actually Brad has actually teaching him a lot. He's improving a lot. It's not just like one thing. It's like a bunch of different little things where I'm seeing why he's improving. Really good game, Zaytigi. Really good game. Go gets good damage when he makes good decisions, like when he outguesses you, and so like Go is very good at that, very good at that. He's like he doesn't pressure you with strings. He pressures you with situation by situation. He blocks you. You're at like a big disadvantage, so he just has to do a good mid or a throw, and if he guesses correctly, he will get a lot of damage, a good damage. And he does that like all the time, right? If he gets a good evade in, he'll get good damage. If he makes you whiff, he'll get good damage. It's all single point places of damage. Yeah. And so it's lots of good decisions, lots of good I block, I attack again, I abari. If I was successful, big damage, especially the knee. There we go. There we go. Alright. The problem with evading when you're plus is you can't. Evading when you're plus will be an automatic fail. Like that low kick hit you because you did the evade while you were plus, and Your 9p makes you plus when your opponent blocks it. So very good. Alright. Reminds me of what I need to work on here. Alright. Good game. So here, for that last round, I just used mid. I was like, I'm just going to use mid, and if he does a bar, it's going to win. So yeah. Yeah. That's a good advice. That's a good advice, meaning there's more damage left on the table because Silverbolt's not using a bigger combo that he could, because he is landing the knee. It's very good advice. Lethal Sum says, doesn't attack come out faster if you do the 6-6G after evade or without it? Well, okay, so when you're evade canceling with the dash into guard, right, then that means that technically it comes out faster if you did a failed evade. If you did a successful evade, it comes out later, right? Because that's the option select you're doing if you're doing evade dash cancel. Yeah. Yes. No, that's the big thing. He's landing the knee. And he is doing a third damage. Just, he could do like 40%, right? So yeah. No, but keep it up. It's good. Yeah, it's just, oops. Alright, very good, Punker. Punker's playing no nonsense VF, but I should do certain stuff. Oh, that was brilliant. I feel like there's better stuff that can be done there. I think there's better ways to use the wall there. Good. Oh, better punish available. There you go. That's the John crap. I see. Oh, crap. That sucks. Oh, I thought I was going to get him with it. I got desperate here. I kept thinking he was going to switch. That was my bad. Good game, Punker. Good game. Alright, we get to fight with Paul. It's so much fun. think so. Nope. We're fighting. Who are we fighting? Yes, Paul. Alright. Alright, Paul. Here we go. I haven't fought Paul in a while, and I've been wanting to fight him too. Even though I don't think I'm ready, doesn't matter. So much fun regardless. That was good. Oh, that's annoying. Good game, good round. That is annoying. Good round, good round, good round. That was beautiful. Thought I escaped it, that's okay. Good. I'll ask you after. I'll double check what your comment was. This is so good. I love this match, Paul. I always forget that that's Akira's name. I thought I got him. Very good game, Paul. That was an awesome battle. I thought this PK was going to get him. Alright, what were the messages? Which VF do I like the best? I like this one. I've made it very clear. Now my favorites are Final Showdown, Ultimate Showdown, Esports, right? That's this game. And then I like Virtua Fighter 4 Evolution and Final Tuned, and Virtua Fighter 3 Team Battle. Those are my favorites. Everything else is amazing too. But VF5 is the black sheep, but I really loved it when it was the active game. And I still like it. VF2 is the nostalgia game. It's like, lives better in nostalgia than when I play it again, but I still like it. VF3 is still amazing. Alright, I gotta focus on my fight. It's in there. I'm dead. Alright. Let's see here. So he switched to evade, I see. That is too slow, right? So 12. I think it's faster than 17 frames. But all of them are amazing. So the ones that I consider like my favorites, all of them have like different people that think they're the best VF, you know, for different reasons. But they're all so different, so it's like I don't think you need to fight over it. So I think they're so good at doing what they do. Good game, Setsuna. Alright, what is this chat saying? Thanks a lot, Nalia. I'll take that as a compliment. I don't know. I don't know if that's a compliment or not, but I'll take it as a compliment. VF3 is the most analog VF. Super analog VF. It's like evades function as you would think. Oh, thanks. I'll take that as a compliment also. Almost. This is so good. I like what Akai's doing. Good. Could have been better. There was definitely a response that was better, but that's okay. Akai's doing really good. Nice. I guessed back, but should do neutral. Remember, like when neutral's lethal, a lot of people do neutral. Gotta do neutral throws. I thought I can get the eye poke here. Oh, that was good, Akai. Nice! I like that run up into back throw. Now, it is true that Akai likes to do back throw on dash, so... Good. Good. That was good. Good game, Akai. Good game. That was a lot of fun. I had so much fun with that battle, so I thought that was an excellent battle. Okay? So, let's see what it's saying. A party mode with funny stages. Well, I wouldn't... I mean, I'd read some into where they said esports was a focus in Japan, but I think it's not as, like, cynical as, like, we might in the West, because I think the efforts to do esports in Japan is a little different than the esports than trying to do it in I think it's just different from US or from the West than from Japan. And I think it was just because Puyo Puyo Champion was really successful for Sega by their metrics, by the goals they wanted to accomplish, and they felt that they could apply that to VF. And I think that's why they went with the VF esports. Very nice to come. So here I do an evade after being minus quite a bit. So the PP wasn't bad. I just guessed that you're going to attack. That's all it is. Throw will beat it. Circular will beat it. And I'm not saying that's what you need to do. I'm just telling you the decision making. So that's where I do an elbow right away. block your sequence, elbow, right? Then boom. And then making a guess whether are they gonna after this elbow are they gonna block or are they going to attack, right? And usually defend, so that's where throw becomes strong. Very nice avocado meat. Good game. Good game. Thank you very much for the battle, avocado meat. I know I'm pretty vicious when I'm in league battle, but I hope you enjoyed the fights. You're doing really well. Summary of what I was doing, kind of like the Tekken stuff. Block the pressure, know that the sequence, and then do the elbow when I know I'm plus. You know, so kind of like that. You know, but yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff. Your flow is fine. Keep it up. And then I think the tricky thing with learning Vanessa is how do you do the big damage, right? And if we do defense stance, how to do the big damage is outside of throwing. Throwing is actually how you do the big damage when you're in defense stance. But like the problem is you get afraid of using stuff like high elbow, her 3P plus K, and I love that move. But that's but I have to apply it like a stronger player applies that move, which is to duck under a high and hit them with this. Really not easy to do. That's actually really hard to do in VF. Really hard to do in VF. And so the easy way to launch in VF is know when to do a good mid and get them to want to launch. And a way to get them to launch is actually to throw, or a way to get them to attack when they're not supposed to attack is to throw them like crazy. It's like throw. Then they're finally like, oh fine, I'm finally gonna hit you, and then you launch them, right? That's how you do it in VF. It's not so much like, oh, we're gonna outplay spacing and then I launch you. That's really hard to do in VF. It's more like I'm gonna throw you until you give up on blocking, and then I'm gonna launch you with like a launcher. That's the hard thing to do, and that's what VF wants you to do, though. But yeah. But that's not saying that's Avocado's plan. Avocado's development plan with Vanessa is figuring out how they're going to get to that good damage, right? With their decisions, because they make really good decisions. They do. Just like, how do I get there? Sorry. Alright. We got Jimmy Claymore in here. That's awesome.
But
Hey, awesome battles, you guys. Awesome battles, you two.
great battles.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it very, very much. I like Akai. Really nice doing from crouch forward throw into the half circle back. I know it's not the first time you've done it, but I really enjoy it still. So good stuff.
Thank you. Alright, let me go post around and want to add quick here, and then start the 5-match countdown to start the next game.
I can really feel you changing gears, Chan Chai.
Huh? What's that? Oh, in the fight? Yeah. Yeah. Thanks. Well, I'll take that as a compliment. But
No, you're on point. I'm the challenger here.
Well, I had a lot of fun with that, and that was really good. Especially that last round. You beat me up pretty good in that last round. So. Very, very good match.
Thank you. You too, man. It's always fun. Always so fun.
Me too. That's what I think. So I'm really glad Paul's in here. Had a blast fighting him too. Makule Sushi on YouTube.
Paul,
yeah.
Paul's fantastic.
Nala Strave said that Makule Sushi has a good Vanessa combos and tutorial. I agree. Makule Sushi is a very good Vanessa player. I haven't fought them. I just watched them on YouTube, and I've watched their stream. They're a very good player, and I love watching them play.
Yeah, he's also played Taka Vanessa.
Oh boy.
France.
It's like the Kurita combo, huh?
And post in PSN, let's do Discord.
It's a good time to talk about the role of learning combos when you're learning a fighting game. Learning combos is good, and it's a really, really fast way to get productivity because the simplest part of winning a round, aside from maybe a ring out, is basically that you're going to out damage your opponent. So if you can make your decisions that you make against your opponent higher damage, then you have to make less decisions than your opponent to win. So that's a big principle in fighting games. Another is that by knowing ways to do big damage, it will give you a strategic direction on what you're trying to focus on, how you're trying to win combat to get that high damage. Now, Tekken is a little tricky because you start out by learning the high damage, but then they're going to make it so you can't really do that high damage against your opponent at some level. And so then you have to go back to the drawing board and improve your fundamentals of combat. But whenever the opportunity presents itself, you've got to be able to do the high damage too. So that's always a cycle of learning. It's not like, oh, I learned how to do a big combo and that's all there is to it. But learning how to do a big combo is a huge starting point for any fighting game on how to get to build wins easier for yourself and have a strategic direction, and then build the skills that go into that strategic direction. So I hope that makes sense. But that's why it's really good when you're learning a new fighting game or learning a new character to learn how to do the damage, and then helps you filter your decision making towards how to do that. And then maybe you run into the point where, okay, now I'm at the point where my opponents are so good it's just hard to do that combo. It's like, yeah, now you got to focus on how to win combat more and how to do other ways of doing damage.
I thank you for guys for your patience. As over with, so we'll start the countdown 5 matches before we begin the next league. And so exiting from this league is me and Jinx, and joining in is Jimmy Claymore. He is an Ideas Red Masked.
But after giving that lecture I just did, I should give a huge shout out. Tricky Eileen, her channel, her YouTube channel, and her Twitch channel are both blowing up right now because she's finally making inroads in the Tekken community, where they're watching her journey as she's trying to, become a stronger Tekken player and applying her Virtua Fighter experience and expertise to Tekken, and she's doing it very well. And it's a long journey. She makes it very clear. She makes it very clear that she knows that in the position that she's not that strong of a Tekken player, despite all the gains she's made. But her journey is very interesting, and she's done an amazing job of communicating the journey, communicating the road ahead, and communicating what other players should really consider and ways to think about the game, to understand principles of good play, and the principles of good play of VF, but also the principles of good play of Tekken. And I think her channel is really blowing up. She's hit 5,000 subscribers on YouTube now, which is a big milestone for her, and I'm really, really happy for her. And I want to give a shout out, and I think both VF players, Tekken players, players of fighting games should really watch her content and check out, especially lately. I think she's found a really good voice and tone and way to communicate all of these things in a more objective way, and in a way that a lot of people could really understand and apply to their games. So please check out Tricky Eileen on YouTube, Tricky VFDC, I think, on Twitch.
So this is basically the land board as of Friday's session. Erna now has the most first place finishes. Chai second. Banak is still haven't set up his PlayStation 4 at his new location. So if he does have a broadband connection, then I think you will see him go up a little bit more character too. Right.
Definitely counting on Banak to make quite a rise, and I'm going to be gone for a lot of weeks for most of March, so I expect a very interesting leaderboard when I come back. But when is the end of the season?
End of March.
End of March. Okay, so I'm going to miss it. Anyways, it's all good. So I'm just going to be hoping that I'm still in the top 5 at that point. but I do encourage everyone to play, and I think I would love to see Jimmy Claymore climb up into the top 3, and I'd like to see Paul climb into the top 3 as well. So Hernan's like, what about me? It's like, well, I want to see a big fight for all of this, but I want to see. I don't care if I end up at like, I don't know, 8, but I would love to see a lot of activity in March that leads to an exciting battle for who's going to have the most number 1s.
I would just like anyone who's still actively playing Virtua Fire to come and play once in a while more, so we can show that there's a lot of people still playing this game. Yes. I assume there's still a lot of people playing this game.
Oh, there's a lot. There's still a lot.
Yeah. So thanks for playing SF Punker and Avocado Meats. Jimmy's Trish Akia.
Punker, I'm really glad you joined us, and hope to see you again real soon. Also, same with Jinx. Really, really enjoy. I really like something about Go players. Go players almost kind of proved the whole. I used to recommend Go for people to learn VF through, and nowadays I still do, but it's also tough. Go is actually a little bit harder to learn than a lot of characters, especially because Go doesn't have strings. Like, Go doesn't rely on strings almost at all. And so
Go is a good pathway to learning Akira, I'll tell you that.
Well, Go is a good pathway to learning the most, like, the really important things, the important decision making in VF, which is why we recommend Go. But the hard part is it can be a lot less fun for a lot of players, depending on what they enjoy in a fighting game. And so, but having said that, Tengu Man and Jinx are both, and also Ripper. General Ripper. They are players who make these long-term reads. Like, they kind of have, they can see. I can see when I fight them. I can tell that they see the game in sequence. They're looking at sequences, and they find like these moments where they make these reads in the sequence, and that's what I really love seeing when I fight all of their goes, right? And Tengu Man, I see it every character that Tengu Man plays, and that's why I really enjoy fight. Is I always have a feeling where it might be, and I have a feeling like I'm gonna have fun trying to contest him on that spot, and so it's always really fun. It's always really, really fun. And so and it's similar fun with Jinx and with General Ripper, right? The way that they play is strong whether you're playing in offline or whether you're playing in a bad connection, because the principles of their play is how to apply pressure and where to make a really big decision.
Yeah, he's very momentum based. So it can be scary if you can't break that momentum.
Alright, we got 2 more matches to go before we begin the second league.
So,
welcome Dr. Wobzo. I think that his Twitch ID is Kirk Connors. Right. So I'll just go over some things that's been. Let's see. Go. So this past weekend we had the first volume of the 2024 Tokyo Bay Area Cups. Team that won it is Ukuo, which is made up of Masao, Rami. How you say it? Masao?
Masago. It's a play on words on tuna.
Okay, Masako, that's a G-O. Okay.
Masago. That character, that's Chiyoshi, is also the character for Go, the player.
Oh, no, this is a different player. This is a Kage player.
Oh, it's a Kage player?
Yeah. It's not Go, the last character.
Okay.
It's Masao. He's a Kawaishin Stormlord Kage player. Actually, he was very strong. I'm not familiar with him as much. But yeah, he was one CVing a lot of the teams. But he, Tarami, a late play player, and Urogu, a Jackie player. I've seen their names on a while for a lot, but they're the first time I've seen their team win. but the
I wonder if we're talking about the same tournament. Doesn't that not be?
I thought I got him. Very good game, Jimmy. I really like what he's doing with his Lao. This is a lot of fun. Okay. Good game.
Oh, let me get just one more match going, so we'll just do this next time. At the next intermission.
Sorry, Akai.
Oh, no problem, no problem.
Didn't mean to do that.
No problem. It's the match went by quick.
Yeah. No, it's a really good game. I really like it. Yes, Box Pizza. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Let's see. Princess Fluff. I played Jin in Tekken, and that's just because right now that's the only character I can kind of do something reasonably sharp with. Very basic that way. But I'm enjoying Jin. Though yesterday I spent some time with Horong, who's pretty complicated, except for that they can be sidestepped like a lot. So.
Well, he has a lot of strings, so
well,
that's kind of what gets you in trouble.
Yeah, no, I think it's cool because he's very. If the opponent doesn't sidestep, then Horong can do like a lot of mid-low mix-up that's like obnoxious as hell, right? So they use the sidestepping to mitigate to keep that in check, you know. So
yeah,
but because his whiff punish is insane.
So you've been playing Tekken 8 online lately, Chai?
I haven't played it online almost at all. I've just been practicing it like with AI and stuff. So just kind of getting an idea of it, and then I'll play a little something that plays more like I play with people at offline to get an idea. But no, I'm not playing serious Tekken yet. It's just more having fun and working on simple mechanics. So, but the good thing is Jin is very simple on the mechanics. So. Regular Jin. So
you can always hit me up and play with me. I'm very non-serious about my Tekken.
That sounds good.
I have been playing a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So take that with a grain of salt.
Paul asks, how is Tekken 8's AI versus VF's? It's weird to compare AI because the games just have different. You know, the games are pretty different, but the AI is very good in Tekken 8. But again. You want to use the ghost data for the training if you're going to do that, but nothing in Tekken replicates fighting humans for sure. Just like in VF, it's the same, but except that I know how to use AI in VF to really train with it. So I really love training against AI in VF. There's a lot you can do with it.
I think the special sparring AI is pretty good. I mean, it's just different.
Special sparring AI is what. Yeah, like special sparring. All right, good luck, everyone. Let's have a lot of fun.
Good luck, guys.
Yeah, we can continue this discussion afterwards.
Cheers.
Yeah, so like special sparring AI is good for like knowing your targets and knowing how to punish a move. That's what I love about VF though. You get to you have different projects with the AI, so it's a very different function. Tekken. There's a lot of things you should just not do in Tekken, and you need to learn that by fighting people, right? Because there's just stuff that, like, it's more like chess. Pieces go off the board. Certain lines of play go off the board in Tekken. In VF, there are lots of lines of play that stay on the board, just finds the right moment. Very nice, Dr. Opso. So that's a side turn trap. Once I hit you with the side kick, I got the free PKP. So Robso is playing really good. The main thing, the principle I have to apply is the basic principle that I have to use a frame type mid attack against them like a lot. So using elbow is really important against Dr. Robso. And they're making good decisions. They're not doing Abari flat out. It's just sometimes they're doing Abari. So that's where the elbow is to try to catch the Abari. And then when you get an elbow, try to do the mix up if you can respond to it. It's hard to do, but if you can respond with the elbow guard canceled, then you can mix up into a mid or throw if you get a counter hit or a crouch hit. But if you get normal hit or guard, you should defend, actually. That's the hard part about mastering elbow is, like, even if I get normal hit, probably defending is good. So how do I know that I get the counter hit or the crouch hit? Well, crouch hit's easier to see because I'm doing the elbow and I see Sarah's crouching, then that's like right away I know, okay, I get to mix up. I do the elbow and I see that Sarah's trying to attack me. Like, I see she'll do a weird animation or something. Then I'm like, okay, I can do a mix-up. Hard skill to build, but that is really important skill in VF. But, you know, basic flow of VF. If you're successful at anything, it's a good idea to attack or throw. If you fail at anything, good idea to defend. But if your opponent likes to throw you, good idea to attack. That's the exception. It's like if I'm getting thrown a lot, then attacking is good. You know. Now it's a repeat of the paper rock scissors of the game, but that's the fundamental decision that's being made every split second in this game. Whether you're at plus or minus, you have to make that decision. It's hard. But that's what makes it really fun. Yeah, and Dr. Robso is making those decisions. They really are. Their flow is very good. Their boxing is good. I am finding ways to mess with it, but yeah. But in our fight just now, it was more straightforward. It wasn't so much like I was messing with it. It was more like trying to outwin it by doing the boxing. That was perfect. That was my bad. Excellent round, Jimmy. I allowed the evade. Gotta control the evade. Gotta control my linears. Thought I got the tech. Good game. I abide. Very good game, Jimmy. Thank you very much. risky. Yep. Okay, shoulder will beat the kick. Good. That was an awesome option, actually. It's very good. Very good. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't have the range. This paw. Good game, Paul. It was a lot of fun. I had a feeling that the hop kick would work right here. So good game. Thanks. It's a fun place to use it. So, you know, it's fun against certain lines of play. So, and Vanessa has really cool hop kick options too. So. Good game, Silverball. Like Paul versus Satsuna would be a match to watch for whoever is lucky to be able to watch that. Hopefully they can see that on Akai's stream. Oh no. Good games, Silverbolt. You need to do this. I poke PK. And that move, technically, eventually I can master 4-4K if it's enough frames. Good. 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 Excellent. Very good game. Very good game. I like some adjustments that Zaytigi made there, actually. Very, very much. Zaytigi is becoming a stronger and stronger VF player. It's very clear. Very, very clear. Yeah, that's why clinch is amazing. That's why tackle is amazing. It's so hard to guess on both of those, and that's why guaranteed low throw is actually really amazing. Non-guaranteed low throw usually bad. Guaranteed low throw really amazing, right? Because the amount of damage on the guess is insane, and and in the case of clinch, it's positioning. But yeah. All right, Silverbolt, hang in there. I am cheering for you. So, you are my dojo buddy. We spar together. All right, part to Sarah. Here we go. This can go really scary. Need to throw. Hey, Joshua Pac-Man, good to see you. Very good. Good. Just be patient, Particero. Catch me in that. My weakest point is I can always have trouble breaking that stagger for some reason. Good game, Sarah. The hard part, Praticero, really good game, that one. But Praticero does, like, is comfortable in the set play, that's Lei Fei. That's the strength of Lei Fei. I'm trying hard not to play into the set play, but yeah. The hard part about set plays, though, Lei Fei set play included, is Lei Fei always sacrifices something to be in a set play. He gives up a lot of defensive options by doing them. He is pushing him into very particular guesses. And there are ways to play with Lei Fei to manage that and to do less of that too. But that's up to the player. But I know that this is how Praticero likes to play, and it is how a lot of Lei Feis like to play, justifiably so, and it's a strong way to play. So I'm not trying to say it's not. There we go. Alright. Evade into 3 people's K will always get me too. It's evade dash into 3 people's K. No, it's maybe not even that. Just evade and do it. Very good. Very good. Don't do rising turn. That wrong option. Good game, Setsuna. That was a lot of fun. Thanks. I'm working on it. I'm trying. Working on it, but I need to really work on that. Oh, thank you so much. Did I? No, I did? I didn't expect to win that. Okay. Yay, I got one. It's such a scary league. But I'm so happy to win it, especially with this league. Thank you so much, Jimmy. Yeah, the hard part with VF, VF is a very like comprehensive game, so you're always working on a lot of things at once. It is tough. But I'm so glad you stick with it, because Silver Belt, you really are improving too. And I get it, but man, again, you're my dojo buddy, so.
Alright guys, let me get this going. Alright, so we must open up again for the third league today. Passcode is 0225.
That was an exciting battle, Setsuna.
It was.
Oh, so exciting. And I really need to deal with the Kira's 3P plus K near the wall, but it's scary because once you defend that, and then if they guess you, you're like, ah, damn it. You know?
Yeah.
But at least I gotta get you into that, next step in that guessing game anyway, so.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see. Thanks for playing Part 2-0. And then go back to switch player.
Yeah, I like that message. I'm now a player. Yes, you are. Yeah, red flash thrower mash is a really, really good thing to try to do. If you can, yeah. I think it's hard to respond to red spark, but yeah, if you can, but actually because of counter hit, you often get enough time to. So yeah, red flash thrower mash, very good advice from Jimmy Claymore. I think that's a wonderful one. All right, Jimmy, have a good one. I wish you could stay, but I'm glad you're here. Paul, I'm glad you're still here. Yeah, red flash thrower mash is amazing.
Yep, thanks for playing, Jimmy. Alright, let's see. We have posted on PS and group chat, Discord.
Very nice match, Zaytig and Paul. I commented on my stream how Zaytig is really improving a lot. They've always had like this strong kind of offense, and they have and I know their natural tendency is very like a creative offense, but the way they're playing VF is tightening and tightening. Like they really understand VF, and they're making these real VF decisions a lot. So they're these lumps that they're taking is just on the way to future glory. They're getting stronger.
I think we have enough time with the ad break, so I'm not going to want ads here. So I'm just going to start to count down 5 matches now.
Very nice.
So passcode is 0225.
That was a lot of fun. Alright, he wants me to really throw him, huh? Okay.
Well, he wants you to think that he's gonna bar you up for that.
That's right. That's the move they gotta watch out for. Good. Doesn't have to do much. He's got the life lead, so this decision is a very different one. That was a really fun battle, Paul. Thank you very much.
Sorry.
That's you.
That was really fun.
Alright, 4 matches to go before we begin the league. I just want to quickly go over some of the events that will be happening soon. Again, Tokyo Bay Area Cup was this weekend. It's archived to see just lots of strong player matches if you just want to just see a variety of play. but the next thing is there's a lot of events, but at least the next thing that is on the radar is Winter Showdown, March 8 to 10. There's the Hokuiku Cup, that'd be a 5-on-5 VFR tournament.
Did you say VFR tournament?
Yeah, this is so it's the
5R?
5-on-5 C ranking battle.
In VF5R?
No, VFR, Virtual Fighter.
Oh, Virtual Fighter Relations, the group. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, the group. But there's already a super strong team made for this event. Tonkatsu Isuro, or Pomotaro, the strongest. I think everyone would say it's the strongest Jeffrey player right now.
Yeah.
Reo Raul, strongest goal player right now. Chabozu, strong Leifei player, and you. I think considered the strongest Sarah player right now too. So
I would consider
Jeffrey, Jeffrey, Go, and Sarah. So yeah.
That sounds amazing.
And then, of course, early April Super Chiller Cup. If you definitely live close to the New York area, definitely consider checking this event out. Already with a $2,000 pot, I believe.
Yeah.
And then, end of April, Testicles turn to host foreign players. And of course, there's the Combo Breaker event. Ultimate Showdown will be a side tournament organized by Dropkick. Alright. And then Chan Chai is going to his little tour of Asia.
Just China, yeah. Hong Kong is part of China now. So, yeah.
China is big though, so it takes
China is huge. That's why just saying a tour of China is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
You know.
The other portion of Asia, yeah. So you're not familiar with the players who's who reach out to you in Beijing?
Only a little familiar, not as much, but I'm finding out, and I do have contacts who can tell me about different players. So because I think you know this, Akai, but you know that there is online Chinese communication of Virtua Fighter. So and so yeah, for sure, mostly in Taiwan, but it actually there's actually quite a bit of communication across the Chinese language of VF. So I am trying to leverage some of that network to kind of making sure I know which players, not to know info about them on Intel, but more just to vouch about them and know who it is I'm likely meeting. You know, like I said, no matter who or where I'm going, if it's an unfamiliar place or scene, I have to always set up precautions, just to make sure. But I'm excited for it, and I really am looking forward to it. And I'm really happy that some players have reached out to me on it too. Some people asked how did that happen. One is, for example, one of them just simply made a comment on my YouTube channel from last week's Akai League, and so that's how that communication started. But
okay.
Yeah, so now
let's make sure those people is a real person, not one of those
yeah, exactly,
messaging like on
well,
Twitch as a hit.
That's why we talk about precautions. That's why we talk about precautions. That's why you leverage a lot of dynamics that you have available to you, and you make use of a lot of resources. So whenever you travel, but so far everything looks really good. And like I said, the other one is also reach into the network to talk to people and kind of vouch,
Did Jimmy PKG reach out, or were you able to?
They responded, but the communication has still been a little vague. More like they've expressed that they really want to do it, but I think the hard part is when I'm in. I don't know Jimmy's situation, but I know that when I'm in Hong Kong, I think it's like everyone's spring break, which means theirs too. Like not just America's spring break, it's gonna be like their spring break, and so if he's involved with family, right, then that might be the reason he might not be able to make it. So, I know for sure I'm meeting Havoc in Hong Kong. That's a guarantee. And we are reaching out to others as well. So, yeah.
Lucky.
Very nice.
GG Paul.
Oh, very good game. That was an excellent battle, you two.
I think we have 2 or 1 more match remaining. Let's see. So again, passcode is the second. We said
The 25th, 0225.
it's the second here. I think.
I'll jump back.
Yeah, alright, sorry about that. He just came in to ask me a question. Yeah, so last match, and we'll start the last league of the day. Passcode is 0225. This will be the last league, and if there's enough interest, we'll do a team battle.
Okay.
But I think I would like to reach out to so who's still streaming a lot? I think Haya and Virtual Kazama, right? Is there anyone else I'm missing that still streams Virtual Fire?
I don't think Blitz. I don't know if Blitzball has been or not. I haven't seen them on this year much.
Yeah, I haven't seen him for a while. But I think I was going to try to reach out and see if we could just collaborate on something. Like, for example, like a team battle with the people who participate in each different groups. So instead of like sometimes they're doing random team battle, have teams made based on like Haya's team, for those who participate a lot with Haya, and versus those who participate in the league sessions that we host. But just want to try to see different things here and there once in a while. Yeah, so the other day when I was hosting a session, Kishidan Jr., he's a Wolf player from Japan, one of the younger players, stopped by. And so I was just asking him what he liked more, team tournaments or individual tournaments. And he said that he liked individual tournaments more, which I think from his point of view is like his his success or failure just depends only on himself.
Right. I see. What else happened in the interview?
It was he just came by the stream and I just asked him.
Oh, okay.
How he liked the special cup. He didn't say, I think he did bad, but it was I think he enjoyed it for the most part. He's just been playing for it since Ultimate Showdown came out.
Yeah, I see.
So it's reaching to a new audience. Sorry. This is it. We're gonna begin now.
All right. Good luck, everyone.
Yep.
Yeah. So Silverbolt, you want to work on dashing, and where it's good. It's going to take a while to get used to where dashing is good. You don't want to overuse it, but you want to use it. There's two primary ways to move in Virtua Fighter, and that's dashing and attacking. But it can't just be the attacking too. So, but dashing is really good in this game. All right, here we go, 16. That's right. That's good. Good round. Good game. I would love Jimmy to stream more. That would be awesome.
Presenting the Brad Show.
That was really perfect. Really good round, Seitiki. That was awesome. That was an excellent round. Alright. It is hard to get a read. Zaytigi did some brilliant shit in there. Thought I let go. Really good game, Zaytiki. That was an amazing battle. That was a really awesome battle, Zaytiki. That second round was really scary. It was really scary, that second round. Very, very scary. That's what I love, the mental stack aspect of VF. That's what I really love about it too. Yeah, Street Fighter 6, you really have to move back and forth like crazy. You gotta walk on tiny pixels. It's nuts. There we go. Good game, Akai. I was able to guess right a lot there. I see. I'm glad you're working on the SF6 journey, but I do hope to play VF with you sometimes, you know. A lot of times, I hope. But it's a good time to be doing that journey, too, because, you know, right now is a nice kind of a calm moment for VF, so it's not a bad time for some breaks and stuff. When I come back in April, we can fight more on VF though. I miss fighting you, Nelly. But Street Fight, and I know you'll be back on VF. But it's awesome to do. Street Fighter is really insane. I think you're gonna like how much it's tests the type of skills that Street Fighter tests. And then you've got wonderful players to watch like Mina or D. Actually, all the players in Street Fighter are pretty awesome to watch. And of course Fudo, who is one of my VF idols. So I'm so glad that he's doing amazing in everything. Good. Alright, good game, Silverwalt. You should, Fudo's playing, is playing DJ, right? How's Fudo's DJ? Good game, Silverbolt. Yeah. I do try to change the opponent's approach if I can. It's hard. I can't do that with Jimmy, but I do try to force people to change their approach. A lot. Yeah, like DJ is such a crazy character, and so it's like inspiring though. I need to watch Fudo's DJ from Capcom Cup. There we go. Alright, good first round, Robzo. Good tech roll. Good tech roll. Alright, good game. There's some cool stuff in there. I did like that tech roll though. What happened to Paul? I must have just... I guess I've got a buy round. Okay. So there's that. Just can do about 9, so okay. So yeah, we can end up having this flip. If Paul can do like 3-0, 3-0, 3-0, he will win. Alright, good luck everyone. This round should be very exciting. Let's pull that. Oh no, okay. Paul's out. Paul's not in the running for first place, okay. But Paul's working on stuff too. And Akai's way of playing can Pi and Akai both can be very disruptive. It's really good. It's really good. That was good. That was good managing the distance, though. Despite the result of that round, I like that Silverbolt was managing that distance. Uppercut's a good tool against Pi, too. Don't want to overuse it, but when used in the right way, it's very good to help keep her on her toes. This hook kick is nasty because it's plus on block. So this is Pi's plus on block move, is that hook kick. Very nice, Silverbolt. 9P is so good. It's such a good move. Very nice. Good game, you two. Alright, and Setsuna Akai is going to be an epic final battle too, and then Paul versus me. That I hope to make it an epic battle. It's so much fun fighting Paul. It is, yes. That's why I like that Akai has gotten mixing up the tempo more lately. It's very hard to read. Release, cast. Hey, good game, Paul. Good game. That's why I was thinking of DJ when I was thinking about you. It wasn't about your roots. It was completely about like I think Nelly would like to play DJ. So that was my thinking. Good game, Paul. Good game.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. I can lie.
Yeah, good games.
Okay.
Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, so so I'm gonna make a move for team battle now. But yeah, I think that one that Okutai launcher saved me at the end of that match with the.
It did. That was solid.
Yeah. Alright, let's go. Alright, we're doing team battle to end the day off, so those who still want to participate, please do so. I think I said everything correctly. Let's see. Yep. How much time we have on ad breaks? Alright, I'm going to ad break while we get the people populating this room, and I'll be back right afterwards to set the things. Also, I got 4 players. Okay. Alright, and then we go post into other places, and once we're back in, we play team.
Let's see how many seconds you'll last. Are you ready for this?
Good. Very nice. Good first one. There we go. So this is a really good move because it's a counter hit launcher, which means it's going to likely be fast and it's going to likely be safe on block, meaning you know, you want to you have defensive chances after it gets blocked, but it gives you counter hit. So like whenever you get a good advantage, it's a really good move to use. Sarah's 3P plus K. It does suck if it gets evaded. And if the opponent blocks it, they do want to mix up mid and throw against you. So that's the rough part about overusing the move. But it's really good if you think your opponent likes to attack when they're at a disadvantage or when it doesn't work out for them. So, yeah. So like this. This is how I would use that move, right? So again, low punch hit. If I hit with the low punch, I can do this uppercut. I'm having trouble buffering today with Sarah, but it's okay. Just getting used to timing, I guess. There we go. Nice round Silverbolt. I think I'm just inputting too early is all this. So. It's always scary that you can check that. Elbow kick can lead to this. If they don't tech, this is really scary. So this is what you want to force them into checking, into getting out. Because if they don't, then you get stuff like that. And then this is always scary because if you block this, you're at disadvantage. So Sarah's got an advantage if the opponent blocks this thing. Yep, and then you can punish that if I don't check that. Good. Very good. Alright, here I come. Let's do a Silverbolt. Take advantage of this round lead you have. Good. This Okizeme of Sarah's is she's got pretty much she has the best Okizeme in the game. It's really frustrating. And I'll try to show how to use it. But this thing mixes up with this, also mixes up with the low kick. It's really nasty. Sarah's 4K leads into a forced guessing game. Now, I do caution Sarah players against overusing Flamingo. If you overuse Flamingo, the problem is Sarah, by her nature, is good at being safe. When you force Flamingo, you're going to push your opponent into a corner, and they're going to want to double down on hitting you really hard. So basically, you're making the situation more volatile because they're going to try to blow you up more. And that's not typically what Sarah wants, right? So yeah.
Let's see how many seconds you'll last.
But the forced guessing games, you can do this into low kick, and then you can do this into like 6kk, right? Yep, and then throw. Basically, you gotta throw if she blocks all that. Yeah. And this is the low kick option. Low kick and the throw, right? Very nice. Okay, good round. Sarah, I also would say Sarah has, I think, the best elbow in the game, unless you're counting Akira's dashing elbow as an elbow. That delay ability is so scary, and then being able to hit check and then doing Okizeme after. Really nasty.
Right.
Very nice. So anytime you think you have advantage, this thing is so good. That's 3P plus K, right? But if they block it, they should mix up mid throw. Yeah. Unless they don't want to risk. Nice. Very nice. Okay. Very nice. So right now I also use, this is also a counter hit launcher, or not counter hit launcher, it's a hit checkable launcher. So that's down punch and kick. If your opponent runs into it, you get to confirm it into a combo. It's pretty scary. Alright, so yeah. This is also what makes Sarah so good at just being defensive, right? Doing something like this, right? Just block, get enough advantage, use 3P plus K, right? Right, and that's a lot of good damage for playing in the safe way, right? This, when we talk about the safe way, it's like block and elbow, block and uppercut, right? That.
Alright, just let me interrupt here shortly, quickly. I'm going to start to count down 4 matches before we start the team down. I'm just going to keep track through my smartphone as I have to take care of something in the house. Alright?
Okay, sounds great. So I hope you guys don't mind the Sarah lecture. I just wanted to show you all a few things with Sarah about just some things that I think will help a lot of players find a focal point. You're like, oh, if I block some stuff, I can throw this out, and if it launches, then I can combo. That Sarah's really good at playing the flow of knowing when to attack, when to defend, when those are really, really good options. What we call moral, right? She is like designed to be played in a very moral way, because she's very annoying when she plays that way. Just like hard to crack. You want to be very good at guard throw escape, you know, and then you want to, but then you punish her if she doesn't hit check, right? Doing this, doing the full thing without checking if it hits is not really what she's supposed to do. She's got to check that and make sure it hits. So yeah. But she can also force mix-up games if needed, if the opponent's... Very nice. And sometimes I'll make a guess. For fun. Very nice. Very nice. That's a fun trick there. Good game. Good game. Very fun summer boat.
You're no match for me.
Yeah, Silverbolt seems to be playing a lot sharper.
Yes. Yes. He's I like his mixing up of the pacing and tempo.
Yes.
Oh, it was a good fight, dude. Good fight's a good fight, and if it makes you stronger, that's the best. So yeah. Oh my gosh, with this character, let me change back.
Ah! I hit the wrong button.
What'd you do?
I wanted to change my character.
I see.
I was like, whatever, I'll be back.
It's all good. Yeah, I'll have these two fight. I see.
I assume you're ready. You know what you're getting yourself.
Round one. Ready, go! Round two. Ready, go! Round three. Ready, go!
Alright guys, this is the last match before we do the team battle. Oh,
Okay.
actually it just ended.
Alright, here
So
we
let me
go.
just start it up. I'm going to sit out as spectator since it's a even number.
Alright.
Alright.
Should we
Quick short.
So, do you want to play alt or you want to play mains? It'll be fun either way.
Let's play alt. Let's play
Okay,
alt.
alright, let's play alt. It's fun.
Alright, well, do I need to, you guys have to select first before I go, or do you guys have to select?
I have no idea. We're gonna find out.
Alright,
We're gonna learn today.
We're gonna learn today.
Alright, you guys have fun?
I'm gonna let Silverbolt play first, though, even though it's fun, you know. So. Alright, Silverbolt, you and I. Team Ninjas and Assassins versus Team Complicated Females.
Team Spicy Ladies.
Like, in this game, it's not that... Female characters are not weak in this game, they're just complicated. So, they're very technical in this game. So,
Are you ready for this?
Sarah's technical in that she really should be played moral, but has, like, the best Okizeme game.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Alright, go Silverbolt.
Round 2. Ready, go! Round 3. Ready, go!
Very nice. Alright. Good game, Silverbolt.
Good game, Johnson.
Alright. Good fight, Dr. Robso. We're really glad you're here. Love having Dr. Robso here.
He's got the right kind of medicine.
He does. Really does. Their approach is very good, actually. So keep it up.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Vanessa can be very disruptive for Kage, so this will be pretty cool. Now Kage is the ring out master, so the forward throw is really huge on this stage. Anytime that he's not in the middle, he can ring out with the forward throw. So guard throw escape forward is really important against Kage. Just to avoid an instant loss. This 10-foot toss forward throw. But fortunately, he was not in the ring house. Keep it up, doing well. Just
Round 3. Ready, go!
alright. It was a good battle. Good battle. Alright, I'm gonna try to avenge it. It's gonna be a hard battle. But it should be a fun battle though.
This is gonna be rough.
This is gonna be a fun battle though. Alright.
It will. It will.
Alright. Battle of the Japanese Mystic Arts. Go.
Namu.
Round one. Ready, go!
Ooh, that's sexy.
Thanks.
Round two. Ready, go!
Nice.
Round three. Ready, go!
Very nice.
Round four. Ready, go!
Nice delay throw. Just
I missed the wall. I did not throw
ground
escape
throw
that
escape.
well.
Yeah, you got to after this throw. After, especially the back one.
I did. I just
Okay.
didn't do the right direction.
Gotcha. Okay, you did good. Good. Yeah, 50-50 guess really tough. Or, I hate calling it 50-50 guess, but yeah, still. Force 2 choice, really tough. Good game, good battle. Thanks a lot, Silverbolt. I'll spar a bit with the Aoi, it's fun, but Aoi can be frustrating to fight against, not gonna lie. You do want to low attack her a lot, and you want to throw her a lot in general. But you really have to pay attention to what she's actually doing, because she's... Like, I might just go mids like crazy with her, because she's got very good mids, very good throws. You know, so... I like to play her as a very aggressive fighter, actually, even though that was more passive, because when I'm fighting Kage, I don't want to be disrupted and blown up, but yeah.
Round one. Ready, go!
Oh, very nice combo.
Alright, thanks again everyone for playing in today's session. I think it looked like we were going to play some alt characters.
Just a little bit. I'm going to eat lunch, so I won't be sticking around too long, unfortunately. I want to.
I'll play 1 or 2 matches before it hits 4 o'clock or a little past 4 before I stop playing. With a Europe group, I'm emphasizing we should be all anti-Kingo right now because Kingo is right now way ahead in wins against all the other players.
Yeah, well, Kingo's an amazing player, but it's always a good
So,
opportunity.
So my goal is like anytime we talk about stress, we just say anti-alloy stress. So
Yeah.
everyone closer to Kingo's level. He's against Kingo's
Yeah.
ally.
Well, you definitely need to know the guessing games that you're fighting when you fight against Kingo's Alley. There's a lot of scary ones, and his he puts people in through a lot of them. And
He is
maybe
very-
people are not used to that with Aoi, but that's actually her game. So
He's very good at with punishing with always fully crouched down forward punch into that attack throw.
yes, the hit throw is amazing. It functions in so many ways. It punishes sweeps. It's part kind of a shoulder, so it slides under attacks and
Evasive, some evasive properties, yeah.
yeah, it's an amazing move. Like that, yeah. I get the max punish. That was her max punish for that move. Her 13 frame punish is at 6p plus KP. I need to do this. So good, this move.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Very nice. I was hoping to do the reversal. And I think I did the
That's
correct
mid,
one.
though.
I did the mid reversal. Normally she would sidestep that, but yeah.
So the next session I host is on Tuesday. That'll be for the beginners and intermediate invite only league. So you never participated before, consider try out. Last single A league we did Civil Boat with Division top.
Oh, Satsuna? Sorry. This move is punishable, minus 13.
What is?
Okay.
The hit throw elbow. Her hit throw, it's punishable, it's minus 13. So you can do 4p plus k with Kage.
I got out the room, so let me just jump back in.
It worked. She got the KO first. She got the KO first.
Yeah, I did.
Now, in a real life fight, there wouldn't be KO first. The ref is like, I can't even count, but you know. It's like-
Alright, guys. Thank you guys so much. I will catch you guys over the week for the weekend.
Alright, thanks for playing, Cessna. And
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for hosting again. Always, Akai. You are fantastic.
thank you.
And thank you for the matches, and you too, Kenton.
Thank you. Likewise, and always a wonderful time.
Yeah, for me too. For me too.
Thank you.
Alright, guys. Go ahead.
Layers.
I like Satsuna's costume. It reminds me of like one of the bad guys in Naruto. So.
Round 1. Ready, go!
You said Naruto, right? What is it?
Satsuna's Kage's costume reminds me of Naruto for some reason. One of the bad guys, I think.
I don't understand which one you're talking about.
Okay, it's just his costume
I-
is like a ninja with like a jacket
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, they wear the best like outfits, those village ninjas.
Yeah.
I never finished the anime. I got bored with all the fillers, but I did
Yeah,
finish
yeah.
reading.
Did you read? You
Manga.
go through the manga though, right? Yeah. The manga's
I did.
amazing. I mean, both Naruto and Bleach were the most notorious on the fillers because they had the decision to make, right? Do we continue the anime, or do we or do we wait and then start up and try to get the actors on contract again when enough story has been made in the manga? And they opted to do filler arcs, but the filler arcs were incredibly bad. So
Yeah. I think that happened also with Ruining Kenshin. To finish up to
Yeah.
the Kyoto arc, and then it was a filler, and then that was
yeah,
it.
the Jesuit arc, yeah. But I'm really glad that despite the controversies with the author, I am glad that well, a couple of things. One, there's the new anime series for Kenshin, and I think they're doing a fantastic job of even covering some of the weaker subplots in the manga. I think they did a really good job with those. Two, I'm glad that actually the manga continued. The author continued the manga.
Yeah,
And so there's a Hokkaido
the
arc right now.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. Now there is controversy with them. We won't get into it here, but it is worth looking into to make a decision for yourself if you're not going to want to support this author or you just want to appreciate the story in spite of that, you know.
I always think of the. Excuse me, I'm just going. I always think of when the art or the movie or novel has been released, it's its own entity for the most part.
That's the way I am personally. Personally, I am that. Like, there's really rare exceptions for me. So in general, I just appreciate the art and I, you know, keep it separate in a sense because I think that good story is a good story, bad story is a bad story, you know. But I understand and I totally respect people that feel like that they cannot look past the author or the artist, and that's part of it. That's part of it, you know. So I understand that. But for me personally, yes, my daughter and I are enjoying Kenshin a lot in all forms, in the manga, in the classic anime which we've seen, and in the new anime. Hey, no problem. No problem, Rob. So it's always a pleasure having you, and I hope that stuff gives you some stuff to work on and enjoy and some thought. But I think you're playing very well. You really are. So keep it up, and we're always happy to spar with you, man. Always happy to do that. And if you ever have any questions or want to work on anything, just let us know too. I'm always happy to help. So, but your Sarah's great. Keep it up. You know her move list very well. So. Very nice crouch slash under the 9P. Yes. Must always stomp after neutral throw. I like how neutral throw is allows get out of wall jail card. As long as he can set up a throw situation, then at least neutral throw is the way to get out of wall threat. Oh really? I didn't know that Diamond Lao returned to VF. That's awesome. That's amazing. That's wonderful.
He participated in the Newton Cup.
Oh, did he? Awesome.
Yeah. And then they had a little reunion with Boom Boom Maru.
Amazing. Wonderful. Is he the one that was screaming out after the match? No, who was the one that was screaming out after the match?
I'm not sure. Sure.
Boon Boon Maru's charisma is really wonderful. So is Kyoso. You know, through the generations, those two have like an amazing charisma. Alright, it's gonna be a fun battle here. I don't think I've ever played my Aoi versus your Lao, and I can't even remember your Lao.
I know. I don't think we ever play. I think it's always been Pai versus Leon when we ever play against each other.
Yeah. Well, for good reason. It's a good battle. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was reading those old interviews. They were pretty crazy back then. The Tetsugens, they were basically had to go to every. It's not called province, right? Every prefecture
Yeah.
in Japan.
Yeah.
Just do the 100-man tournament. It's pretty wild back then.
Wanted to be cute here.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Man, amazing throw escapes. We're both throw escaping like everything.
Very lucky. Both of us are very lucky. We should only be a 30% chance of success. It's gonna be random. Lucky.
Alright. Here we go. This is gonna be funny. Oh, ring out nice. No!
No, I don't know how to do wing outs. All I know is PPPK.
Oh, that should have been ring out. Alright.
That's why it's called a newbie battle right now.
We're good. We're working on our
Just
alts. Remember that you can punish her hit throw elbow. It's hard,
Yeah,
and it's hard to see.
13, I believe.
But eventually you do want to work on it. It's such a good skill to have. Still went for it anyways. That was a really fun
Yay.
battle. Good game. Let's do another. That was so much fun.
Sure.
That was so much
Oh
fun.
no, one for me now.
I had so much fun with that.
I do like to want to play all the characters, just find the time. Prioritize what you want to play. Oh, Symbol's going to try Symbol Aoi.
Aoi's a
Let's
very
do it.
fun character. She's a hard character. She's very fun though. The reason she's hard, it is hard to build damage with her. The better your opponent is, the harder it is to do that. But when you have good reads, it's a pretty amazing experience. So, and when your opponent's escaping all the throws, it makes it all the harder. So it's so much harder when they're escaping. So, yeah.
Round 1. Ready, go!
And you're trying to counter Kingo already, huh? Doing like launcher,
yes.
doing launcher in that situation.
No, all I'm doing is trying to figure out how to make it harder for Kingo to
That is good. No, like you should definitely do launcher against Kingo when Kingo does 1K. It's really important. Like you should do something that's going to make him really feel the consequences of trying to Sabaki there. So.
Oh, that was a -13.
But the most important thing when training to fight against Kingo, which is actually important fighting against any really strong player, is with Kingo you have to understand that you have to train yourself to mix up all the mix-up situations that are there, that are possible. And that sounds obvious, but the thing is there's a lot of players that don't do that. There's a lot of players that have a very strong pet option and have trouble mixing up. But against Kingo's Aoi, you have to be able to mix it up because Kingo adapts very fast and builds and retains reads very well. So it's one of those where you have to first do the counter option and then quickly mix up between the counter and the alternative option, very quickly.
Round 4. Ready, go! Round 5. Ready, go!
Very nice
And
battle.
if you do block Lal's launcher, he's very easy to do damage. So
Yeah, kind of.
-18 or -15, he's -15 definitely for sure that one.
Yeah, though with Aoi, it's hard. Yeah, still hard actually, but you can at least do 6P plus KP, which is not the best, but it's what it is.
But in general, just stays being punch kick or something.
Yeah,
on that.
PK, yeah. 100%.
Ready, go!
Down.
Yep.
Chiquinho. Alright, this will be my last match.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Good throws, good counters, Ernie. It's like when all else fails, do throw until you can get used to doing the 13 frame Punisher.
Round 4. Ready, go!
Chan.
Good games. It's a lot of fun. It's fun playing alt. So. All right, you have a good one, Akai, and thank you
Yep,
very
you too.
much.
All right, thanks everyone for playing. Again, next session will be Tuesday, single A for beginners and intermediates. And for Europe, I'll be doing a league session on Monday afternoon. All right, see if everyone's out still streaming. So let me go rate them.
Yeah, wish I was streaming more, but that's it for the moment. But maybe tonight. So, let's see who we got today.
I don't see anyone on my list here. Let's go check.
Lightwing Dragon is doing Shining Force, which is an amazing game. A lot of friends doing Tekken. Mustang is showing really violent Hong Kong movies right now. Let's see.
I think I'll just play Lightning Dragon.
Alright, yeah, let's both do it. Lightwing Dragon has always been supportive of us, so we really appreciate it. We're supportive of them. And also, Shining Force 3 is an amazing saga on the Sega Saturn. I'm gonna at least try to play through. I've got a Polymega now. When I come back from China, I think I'm gonna play Shining Force 3 parts 1, 2, and 3. I've played part 1 before, but I need to play this translation they now have of part 2 and 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's so many games back then that just don't understand Japanese to be able. That I want to play, but just doesn't understand Japanese. So.
Yeah, I'm glad that now we have fan translations we can just burn on a CD and play on the Saturn now. All right, have a good one. Cheers.
You got it. Have a good one.